I went on a giant shopping spree of bargain makeup hunting. I have like the biggest haul I've ever had to date. I don't know, I feel like maybe in the end I'll reveal, or along the way I'll reveal how much I spent, how much the item cost me, and how much in the end, like grand totals. I'm like super impressed like with this haul. Like I feel like this is the best I've ever done, and people need to hire me as a personal shopper because this is ridiculous. So I'm just gonna go with it and get started. I've thought about maybe doing some swatches of the things, but I feel like there's so many things that there'd be a lot of swatches, so we'll just see along the way if this is just gonna be like a show and tell kind of thing, and by show I'm just showing you the outline or the outside of it. But I'm so excited for this, and I hope you guys are too. Before this video, even though I'm gonna post this video first, I did record me doing this look. So if you'd like to see how I did this look, that video will be coming out soon and shortly. I love this look. I said in the last video, I don't know if I gave it enough time, but I literally, like, I love this look. Like, I feel like this is going to be a go-to summer look all summer long because it's just the start of summer. So we are going to get started. I think I decided I was going to start from right to left because I feel like the really big things are kind of in the middle and to the left, and I want to save you guys. Make sure you guys are watching till the end. Okay. I went shopping at Marshall's, TJ, Nordstrom Rack. I think there's anywhere else. I think those are my 3 places that I got my stuff for. I went to over, you'll think I'm crazy. I went to over 35 stores to get this product, so it definitely wasn't like a one-stop shop. I shopped in Kansas City. We shopped in Atlanta, shopped in Florida, probably shopped in some other states. We were doing a lot of shopping, and usually when there's a Marshall's, there's a TJ's, or within the TJ's, there's a Marshall's. And it's just like there, so like why not do it? And I love a good bargain. I've always loved Ross for clothes, but they don't have like the best makeup section. So I was gradually starting to see more and more stuff at Marshall's, which first started with like the ABH contour kits, and then I started seeing online that there was more and more stuff. I was like, I have to find this stuff, like it's such a good deal. So I have no idea where I found this stuff, which stores I found out. I have a pile of receipts. It's crazy how many receipts I have, but I have a pile of receipts. The first one I'm gonna grab is the Lorac Ultra Ego lipstick. I got this in the shade MUA. It's dark. It wasn't swatched until I swatched it. I do remember that distinctly because I feel like that's so uncommon. But it's like a dark purple. I feel like that was a common color among a lot of products I found when I was there. I got my Lorac was $4.99, which it retails for $18, so that was a steal. So then I found this Stella eyeshadow, which I thought was super cool. I'm not like in love with shimmers, but this one like took me away. This is the Stella Magnificent Metals Foil Finish Eyeshadow. It comes in a little, again, another full-size product that I would use for my lower lid. It's so pretty, like I can't even. And this is without adding the extra oil that it comes to make it even more pigmented. Like that is ridiculous, and I don't even like shimmers, but like I love that shimmer. It's in the shade Kitten, but I got that for $5.99 and it retails for $32. $32, people. That's ridiculous. So the next thing was, I was almost distraught because I could not find a price tag on my went back later, because this is one of the things I bought in Kansas City when I first started this like haul. This is a Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Petal. I believe, if I'm correct, it has 3 colors. Turn it on pearl, crank it up pearl, and blow a fuse pearl. And it has a mirror, so that's great. But pretty shades, pretty shades. I'm not going to swatch them. I already did swatch them, and they are great shades. I really like them. This I got for $14.99 when I found the receipt, and I sure did find that receipt, and it retails for $35. Another great thing. Anything I got wasn't a great deal, so I feel like I'm going to say it was a great deal 100 times. I got these Kat Von D lipsticks, Studded Kiss. I got one in Motorhead and one in Vampira. One was $4. I don't know why. Like, it was unswatched, it was untouched. One was $4 and the other one was $7.99, which is a pretty typical price for lipsticks. It is studded. Her little logo in there. It was another purple, like I said. That was a common theme, is purples and like hot pinks or lipstick. So I feel like colors that not maybe everyone is drawn to. On the stick, those look exactly the same, but I swear they're not the same. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. It's 2 different colors. So I said that I got one for $4 and one for $7.99, and those retail for $19 each. So this mascara, I was like in awe to find this, even though I usually get this at the Beauty Brands mascara sale because it's the same price, but I like missed that this year, so I was like in awe to find this. But this is the Smashbox X-rated mascara, and it is $10.99 and it retails for $23. And I didn't find this like in any other store. A lot of these things I could find in other stores I went to, but this one was the only one I found in any of the stores I went to. So this was the one product that I like really struggled with. I was like, do I really need it? Do I buy it? Is it worth it? Only because of the price, because I don't really wear NARS, so honestly I don't know the price range for where, like, I know the price range for Anastasia, Beverly Hills, for Too Faced, like I know those like staple prices they put on things. So I was like, I don't really know if it's worth it, and I guess I could have googled it, but I felt like, yeah, I could have googled the inside to like see what it was like right online, but I was like, ah. And then there was a chip in it, so then I was like, I usually, like when I went shopping, if it had a chip or it was like running, I could tell everyone and their mom had tried it on. I didn't buy it because I was like, that's disgusting. But this is the only NARS highlighter I found in all the stores, and this was towards the end of my hunt. So I was like, okay, just do it. Just commit to it. Like, it's a pretty color. Spend the extra money because you haven't seen it anywhere else. Like, that is a super pigmented highlighter. It's Reckless. And this one I got for $19.99, which was a higher price for smaller product, and this retails for $38. So it evened out. When I googled like, okay, what is this worth, when I got back I was like, okay, like the $19.99 wasn't awful. Like, I was being a little bit dramatic because I guess NARS is more higher end than some of the other brands I like, but I'm glad I got it. I like toyed with it for the longest time. So the next time I got was this Pixie It's Jude Time palette. I see a lot of Pixie at Marshalls and TJ, so I was like, oh, I don't think this is a higher end brand because they're just like so common. I feel like my high-end makeup is like really hard to find, so that's when I know like if it's rare or not. But I was just like drawn to it. Like, these are so pretty, and I think I was the one to like mess with that one. Like, so it was like basically untouched. I feel like this is gonna be like a year-round palette. Like, this was awesome, and I got this for $7.99 and it retails for $22, and I didn't even know that Pixie ran up in that price range. So I feel like this was a really unspoken of but like really good brand that I'm gonna love this palette. Like, I already know it. Okay, so I actually have these on because I already had a set, so it's like kind of cheating but not really, but like I'm showing you that like they do work and they do exist. Magnetic lashes, like these are just came out, so I do not understand how so many places already had these and why. Maybe they're missing a magnet, I don't know. Like, whatever it is, like I love it. I have on the double Demi Wispies right now, and they're awesome. They're comfortable. They stay on. Like, I really like them. So I definitely did grab the other pair that was the double 110 just to have, because with these you don't have, like, you just could use them so many times. So like, why not get multiples in different styles? So these were $9.99 and they retail for $13.99. So it wasn't like a huge discount, but like it just being so new, like if it's brand new, why not buy it at a cheaper price? Like, that was my theory with it. Okay, so I got these Stila lipsticks. There was 4, but when you buy a bunch of stuff, I'm not gonna call it crap, when you buy a bunch of stuff at 35 different stores, you start forgetting what you bought. So like, one of the very first ones I bought was Rico, and then I bought it again like 15 stores later and didn't realize it till I got home. So there was 4, but I returned 1 because like I don't need 2. But to be fair, the Rico and the Note, they were like mixed up in boxes. I actually ended up with doubles, something I didn't think I had, but I worked it out. Right now I currently have on the Tesoro on my lips, and I absolutely love this color. It's going to be a great summer color. These are 2 very dark brown and like plummy eggplant shades. These were $5.99 each, and these retail for $22, which is kind of funny because when I get to my next one, the Anastasia liquid lipsticks, these cost more than these, but these retail more than these. So I kind of thought it was funny how like the prices, you would think these would be more expensive. They had a ton of Anastasia liquid lipsticks, but they were like hot pink or holographic, and I don't wear that. Like, even wearing this color is out of my comfort zone, but I really like it, so I'm in my comfort zone now. But I got the shades Ashton and the shade Stripped, and I definitely, once again, bought 2 shades of Ashton. So I did have 3, but I returned 1 because I don't need duplicates. Even though if you're my mom, she's like, did you buy me anything that you found? So these are just 2 really good nude colors that I feel like you can never have enough nudes, even though they probably look the same to all of y'all. I did this last time. I keep putting them in the wrong box. I'm gonna swatch Ashton because I remember I really liked it. And like, look at that. You can tell that no one has like opened this or used this. The other one might be a good example. The rim is, you can tell that someone's been digging in it, but it was like the cleanest one I could find. Like, you can't tell me that's not a gorgeous lipstick color to have. Like, that can go with so many seasons, so many outfits. Like, I'm obsessed. That was Ashton. Like, I'm gonna love that one. I know it. And these ones I got for $7.99, so they were like $2 more than the Stila ones, but they retail for $20. So another good find. We should make a count of good find, good find, good find, good find. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm running out of space, so I'm gonna give a quick little tip before I move on to the next thing. Thankfully, Carolyn packed baby wipes because she always has baby wipes, and so we had a bunch, but like that is the one the one bad thing about Marshalls and TJ Maxx or Ross or Nordstrom Rack is that Nordstrom Rack was like pretty clean. They had their stuff like on lock. So ignore Nordstrom Rack, y'all had it together. Or else like people just like destroyed and disrespected makeup to like a level I have never seen before, and it had like shattered palettes and like lipstick everywhere and nail polish everywhere. So like your fingers, I've been like cheating, like doing it down here so you don't see. My fingers were disgusting, and like I do swatch things. Like I'm not gonna, the tube looks so much different than like on the skin. So like I definitely swatch things. I know everyone does, but like it's just a chance you take with buying makeup from there. So have like a bag of baby wipes, a napkin, because I definitely got makeup on some of my clothes. I know I did when I was in the store, like when my very first store in Kansas City, because we didn't have napkins then, but our trip to Florida we did, and just hasn't been able to like wash your hands because you don't want to go to every single bathroom because that takes more time. You gotta get to 35 stores and one vacation. So just have something to clean your hands off because their makeup is really dirty, and I don't know why Marshalls doesn't cancel the product out, but like they will have shattered palettes just sitting there like someone's gonna buy that. Who's gonna buy that? Like tell me, because it's not gonna be me. Like if my option is, oh this palette is shattered or you get nothing, I'm walking out with nothing because I'm not wasting my money on a shattered palette. So this was another one that I could only find one in all the stores I went to, so I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. It's Smashbox B Legendary Liquid Pigment in the shade Mauve Wife, which is like cute because like Mauve Wife. This one was $7.99 and it retails for $24. So I think that was the most expensive lipstick I had gotten. No one's like touched this. Like I just made the first mess on that. Oh, that's like a pointed lip. Like that would be good to get in the crease. It's a pink color. I feel like that can be used year round once again. One thing I don't know, I don't believe this is matte, which is, you know, I like matte, but like I will do things that aren't completely matte. But like at one store, I was like, oh, this is a new color, and I put it on. The second I put it on, I was like, this is a lip gloss, and she was like, looked at the box, and she just looked at me and was like, I was like, it's fine, we have baby wipes. But I don't usually buy lip glosses, but I don't buy lip gloss, let's just say that, and that's not a usually, but I will buy a lipstick that's not matte. Obviously liquid that's not matte. This Too Faced Natural Matte, there was one store that had so many. I think this is one of the first things I got, maybe in Kansas City. I think I found this there. I went back and forth because I have like the shimmer one, but I was like, oh, it's mattes, I love mattes, like I should just get it. So I got it. Of course I got it. And I think when I was doing my research to find out prices, I think these are all there because they redid the packaging. It's like the exact same shades, but they redid the packaging for some reason. I don't know why, but I think that's why these have shifted there. I always find it so interesting, like, why is this here when it's brand new, or why is this here when it's the exact same thing? But the more you know. We have your transition powders. You have other powder colors. This isn't making any sense. You got colors to build up colors on your eyes, and it doesn't want to stay open. I really want to try this chocolate cookie dough. It's a very subtle brown. I like it though. Like I feel like that'd be good for like just quick throw on your eyes and get out the door. I do like that. That one I got for $14.99 and it retails for $38. Holla at your girl. Okay, so I haven't like picked like a thing like, oh my god, this was the best find I had through like my whole time. I haven't like narrowed it down. Like there's a couple I have in mind, but like these are like up there, and only because like I heard about them one day and then I just like boom 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 boom, like found all 4 styles at once, and I was like, this is amazing. These are Lily lashes. I believe Laura Lee and Manny MUA, like they love these lashes. The crazy thing, these retail, oh my god, like this blew my mind. These retail for $38, and I found all 4 styles that they come in. And you want to know what I paid for them? I paid $7.99 for each of them. Like that is the biggest, I feel like the biggest like, oh my god moment. Like that is a huge deal. Like it's crazy. I have the style Havana, I have the style Miami, I have the style London, and I have the style Mykonos. They're definitely different. I feel like I will have to use these for like a special occasion because I know how expensive they are, and I'll walk around being like, I have $38 lashes on. You know I will. But I thought that was just like an amazing find. So this Pirates of the Caribbean eyeshadow palette, I found this in Kansas City at Legends Mall, and then I hadn't seen it for a while. Then we went to Florida. There were stores that just had a crazy amount, and I was like, when I went to Kansas City, I was like, I know I'm gonna open this and it's gonna be smashed. Like, it's going to be murdered and a waste of my time. Of course, it's the last one. And lo and behold, it wasn't. It was untouched. That one color was me. I was like completely shocked. I had no idea. This is made by Lorac, and I'm not in love with the colors, but again, this goes back to like Kori buys things that complete her collection. But I like have this, I have the Beauty and the Beast one that it like went along with, and I feel like I have another one that I can't think of right now. Maybe it's just the Beauty and the Beast, but like just the storylines and the collabs, I think that's really cool that like they're crossing over. And this was an Ulta for the longest time. I kept looking at it because it does have some really good earthy tones. There's some like this bright blues, like I love bright blues, but I just feel like it has a lot of fun tones, and I was very impressed that it still had the eyeliner it's supposed to come with, and then it has like this really cute, I don't quite understand what I would ever do with it if I want to hide something when police break through my house. Hopefully they don't watch this video to find out where I was hiding my stuff. They have this little like box like go with like the whole like treasure, and like things are hidden, and like I don't know, I just think it's really cool. But I just think this was like an awesome find, and like I was just like baffled that this was untouched. I got this for $16.99. It retails for $52. Like, that is crazy, the discount. Like, that is just so crazy. Like, you can't do it. The fun times would be, where do I have room for like these giant palettes? Because my giant palette's already sitting out because I don't have room. That just means I need to expand my vanity. I think that's what that means. I also think it's funny, I made a point to get things that were in the box. I don't keep boxes at all for makeup. Like, they go in the trash, they waste space. I can get more makeup in my vanity without boxes, but I like definitely made a point to make sure everything had a box. Maybe because I was thinking about this video. But okay, so I got this contour kit, light to medium. I saw a lot of these in the cream, and I was like, I don't like creams, like let me just go ahead and get the powder. I found this. I have been looking for the medium to deep, but I haven't found it yet. All of my contour shade kits have this like banana color. I've been wanting to try this for Carolyn for setting her makeup because I feel like she has such hard flashback when I use my translucent powder. So I want to try the banana shade. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but it's like worth a shot. And I got this for $18.99 and it retails for $40. This is the one where I went into Nordstrom Rack and I was just like baffled because their makeup selection was like so on point and together and clean and organized and well stocked. I was just, oh god, I was in heaven. But this is the Urban Decay Afterglow palette. They were all untouched, so I had to think about that. But it has 4 highlighters, and I'm going to try the NSFW. I'm going to swatch that one. Ooh, that was like not at all the color I was expecting it to be. Like, I figured it would have more red, but even when you swatch it, like a rose gold color comes out. I don't know if you can catch that on the camera, but there is definitely the hints of pink and red, and I like that. I feel like that's gonna be. That palette was one of more expensive ones, but Nordstrom Rack was more expensive than Marshalls and TJ, which was fine. I knew that going in, but I got that one for $16.97 and it retails for $34. So not as much of a discount, but still I feel like a really good price for that brand. Okay, this I was really excited for because I was just thinking how like I really would love a palette where like it has my eyeshadow, my blush, my bronzer, my highlight, like has all of that for when I travel, because like you can only fit so many things in a bag, especially when you're limited on space. And so when I found this, I was like, oh my god, I literally had just said this, like I needed this, and I feel like I only found these at one store. I didn't find them any other store. But so this is the Lorac Go 2 Pro. You have a highlight, a transition shade, you have 2 shimmers, 2 mattes, so you can work with that. It comes with, I didn't even notice it comes with a little brush. That's so cute. That brush would do nothing for me, but that's so cute. And then you open it up and it has 2 blushes and a contour, and like these are like real colors. Like this is pigmented. Like I'm so excited that I like, look at that. I may actually have one compact to do majority of my face, which never happens. Yeah, like that actually is like buildable. Like this is what I needed. Lorac was listening to me. I got this for $12.99 and it retails for $38. Okay, this I definitely did not get into a bin I shouldn't have been in. That wasn't even on the shelves yet. Definitely didn't do that. Definitely didn't stoop to that level to get a good deal. To get the Pirates of the Caribbean Lorac Cheek Palette. I definitely didn't do that. I'm like, I didn't. It was sitting out there on display. It was really pretty. I found it. I definitely got in that bin. This highlight palette, which I believe has a mirror, which I was like, oh my god, yes, just help me out. Oh, I didn't even realize these are like little moons. Can y'all see that? Like, does that help it? I love the detail. I love it. That's what, half the time makeup, it could be the crappiest pigment blendability ever, but if that outside compact looks cute or like has cute little things like this, like, I'm sold. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Makeup industry, you get me there. Like, with the gimmicks, I'm a gimmicky person and you get me. It has 4 highlights. I'm gonna go, this is a blush, like 100% it's a blush. I'm not really sure what this color would be used for because it's very taupey. I could see that honestly being like a base shade for an eyeshadow, which is giant pan, which I'm not mad at that. But like, I was so happy to find this. Like, you have no idea. Like, that was a really good find thing because I hadn't seen it anywhere at any of the 35 stores. I saw it at one store, this one store, and there was 2. And obviously I didn't need 2, and then my mother thinks I should have grabbed her one, but she's gonna have to live because time has passed. But I honestly genuinely feel like this was probably my best find because I didn't find it anywhere else. Like, there wasn't duplicates. Like, there's something like, oh my god, this is awesome. Then I go to the next store, I was like, oh, they have 100. Like, that was not as awesome. But like, this was the one thing I was like, that's crazy. Like, that was a ridiculous find. Got it for $9.99 and it retails for $30. So another great, you know the word, a great find. Okay, these are awesome because I've been all about this. I found these. They are Essie Gel Couture nail polishes. You put down color and then you put on your gel coat, and besides the ocean ruining this nail polish, these last forever in Kansas. There's nothing to ruin them in Kansas. Like, they literally lasted almost 3 weeks. Like, it was crazy. So this purple is the Turn and Pose. That's like a plummy color. This one's burgundy. It's Gallavantine. And then this is Rock the Runway, which is the color I have on now, this red color. I kind of go back and forth on the price of these. So like, for 2 of them that I found at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, they're marked at $5.99, which is a great deal when I tell you that. Just one is $11.50. Okay, so then they're putting a duo. So like, that is an amazing price. What would that be? $11.50 plus $11.50. That'd be $23. $23 for if you were to buy these separately for $5.99. Like, that is a ridiculous price. At Nordstrom Rack, they had one for $9.97, which is a little bit more, but I wasn't finding these a lot, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It's a different color. I like it. So I did pay a little bit more for these. But if we're being technical, these are sold at Target for $18.49, but still a really great deal for $5.99. But I'm gonna still fall back on that individually. One of these is $11.50, and I got like a steal on these. And you can never have too many top coats, and as long as you're not going to the ocean, these work perfectly. Which brings me to, I did find a single for even cheaper. Of course, it's a single. I hope it'd be cheaper. This really pretty coral color for $3.99. A lot of the places, this is the only one I found of this color. A lot of the places had a really nude shade that you could like not see at all, I feel like, on anyone's nails. And then I can't remember the other shade they had, but it's the shade I wouldn't wear. Also brand spanking new, so I don't understand why it's there, but I'm not mad at it because I definitely copped them up. Okay, we're coming down to our last 3 items. These weren't from like top to bottom or best to worst. It's just how I laid them out and they fit for my photo. So so this is the Smashbox Photo Matte Eyes. I've been loving smoky eyes lately. Awesome. Mirror and brush included. I have used this, so you can tell, but great all mattes. You got transition shades, you got bases. Like, I feel like you can do so much with this. And this was $24.99 and it retails for $49. So that was great. So they had the Anastasia Prism palette for $29.99. There wasn't a ton of these, so when I found it, it was a little dirty on the outside, which I try to avoid. I couldn't pass it up because, again, collection is a collection item I have. I have all the other ones, so I was like, I need to just get it. When it first came out, I was like, I'm not paying full price for this. Like, I'm never gonna use that shade. Who's using that shade? Watch me use it in a video. Who knows? Like, I'm probably not gonna use some of these foils or metallics, and I don't know. I wasn't in love with it, but it is a collection I have, so I went ahead and did it. So she had a discount, but I thought this was just like, this was an awesome find. And like, I know it's not super old, but I also know it didn't have great response from us being makeup buyers, so maybe that's why it landed there so quick. That yellow color isn't as obnoxious when you swatch it, but I still don't know like what purpose I could ever have to use this color besides wanting to look like I have jaundice. Like, I don't know what else I would use that for. I was very happy that I found one. Like I said, I paid $29.99. They retail for $42. So you know what to say in that moment after I say that. This one, I was so, this is like the most like annoyed I had been that I found something. I was like, oh, that's great, but I was like extremely annoyed because I had just bought it, and I was like, if I would have known that they were selling these in Marshalls and TJ's, I would have just waited it out and hunted it down in one of these 35 stores. But it's too late now. I found it. I bought it, not for me, because there was things I really wanted to buy because the price was so good, but I already had them. I was like, Kori, you don't need multiple Too Faced Chocolate Soleil compacts. Like, you just don't need multiples, Kori. But this, I was like, okay, it's Best Friends Day on, I'm gonna get this wrong, what's today's date? It was Best Friends Day on the 8th of June. So I was like, okay, I love my best friend Keely. She loves makeup too. Like, what can I get her? So then I found the Subculture palette, and again, it didn't have awesome reviews, and maybe that's why it's like people didn't love it. Some of the colors weren't as blendable, but it's just like, I feel like something you can't like pass up on, because like it is fun colors, and I feel like I would use a lot of these. The only one I probably wouldn't use is that one. I have it myself. I've used it like once or twice, try to give it a try. I don't think I've found the right primer or brushes, right combination of colors used with it yet, which is a lot of work for me to find out what works. It should just work. I get that, especially for how much you pay for it, but I just think this was like, I was so annoyed that I found it there. I really was, because I would have just bought myself there one. But as well, it was $29.99, retails for $42. That is everything I got. Like, that was a giant haul, and drumroll please, if I could roll my R's I would right now. I paid, don't croak over, I paid $385.62 for all of that makeup across the board, going to all my different stores. But I added it up, and all that makeup retails for $1,003.48. Like, that is such a good, I don't know percentages, I'm not doing percentages, but like, that is such a huge discount. And like, it was so fun to like hunt for things, like look for things and try things and swatch things. And there were so many things I saw, I was like, oh my god, I have that. Like, that would have been such a better price if I would have had the patience, but I didn't even know it was there. I was just like amazed by whether it was like they had like an awesome selection, there were so many of things, or I was like, oh god, it was disgusting, like it was nasty and things were broken and dirty, if they had a really, I don't know. But like, it was just a fun experience. Like, shopping can be exhausting, but it was just like really fun to go to all these different stores and see all these different things that were like high-end things that I liked. You know, I love to snack, so you know, like when you're at your, like you're into your bag of maybe like your hot Cheetos or something, and you find a full-size hot Cheeto in the bag. Like, that's what all this makeup was to me. Like, they were my last hot Cheeto in the bag. Like, being so serious. The only two things that I was like, I was like scrunging to find and I didn't find, I had saw that Marshalls had these. They were like a Christmas time thing. It's full of beauty blenders. I have the beauty blenders. It was such a great, I don't know what price. I feel like it was at Marshalls. I saw somebody posted it online. I was on the hunt, and I'm still on the hunt. And if you find one of these, please just pick it up for me and mail it to me, and I will PayPal you or Venmo you. But like, I want another one of these. I was on the hunt for this. I didn't find it, unfortunately. And I was also on the hunt for, I saw that Anastasia blush kits that I'm pretty sure are pretty old, were within the year at one of the Marshalls or TJ's. So I was really looking forward to finding that. But those are the two things I didn't find. Other than that, I feel like I got a great haul. As Carolyn says, it looks like I got like a whole new makeup collection, and the fun time's gonna be finding space for it somewhere. But I mean, I loved it, and if you ever want to take trip around locally and go with me to find some stuff, and we can go dig through some stuff and bring our baby wipes, like, I will go with you, because I legit had so much fun. Thank you for watching my haul. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. Give it a thumbs up. As I said, there will be a video showing how to do this look, and I'm sure in some of my videos I'll be using some of this stuff I found. Hopefully I didn't want to just waste my money for things that sit there. Remember your baby wipes, and it will take time. In some stores you'll walk out with nothing, in some stores you'll walk out with like really dirty hands and still have nothing, and sometimes you'll walk out with like one great item that like made the whole trip worth it, or sometimes you'll walk out with like 10 great items. And it's just so fun. It was really fun, great time, and I loved it. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye, potatoes.